Hello again, grade 8. Back to the reproductive system, and let's now talk about the stages of the pregnancy. Now the egg is fertilized with the sperm, and now it's attached to the rich, nutritious lining of the uterus. So we can divide the stages of pregnancy or the 9 months of pregnancy into three months trimester. Each 3 months are called trimester. We have 3 trimesters in the pregnancy. Okay, the baby or the embryo now is attached to the placenta through a cord or a rope. It's called umbilical cord. What is the placenta? If you can look here, this is the thick lining here. This is the placenta. This placenta, it's like a network of blood vessels. It's filled with blood vessels here, as you can see, that provide the embryo with oxygen and nutrients. So the importance of the placenta is to provide the embryo with oxygen and the nutrients needed for his growth. These oxygen and nutrients are carried through the blood from the mother, and it also helps to carry away the waste from the embryo. Like we said, this is the umbilical cord and this is the placenta. This is the baby here, cute little baby, and the umbilical cord is connecting between the baby and the placenta. Also, the embryo is surrounded by a sac. If you can see here, this sac to protect the embryo and separate it from outside his zone. This is called amnion sac. Okay, it's a sac filled with fluid which protect the embryo from any shocks or bumps. We can identify each stage or each trimester and the different developments of the baby, of the embryo during each trimester. Let's say in the first trimester. In the first trimester, after exactly about 10 weeks, okay, the embryo now is known as fetus. Okay, after 10 weeks from the first trimester, the baby is called fetus. Now many organs are developed and formed, not completely, but they are there. Like what? Like the heart, liver, and the brain. Baby now, or fetus to be accurate, has heart, liver, and brain. Also, we can identify his arms, legs, fingers, and toes. In the second trimester, the baby develops the bones and the joints connecting between the bones located between the movable bones. Okay, this happens in which trimester? In the second trimester. So this is very important to know. Each stage has certain organs and certain things to develop in. The first trimester, development of or formation of many organs like heart, liver, brain, formation of arms, legs, fingers, and toes. In the second trimester, bones and the joints between them will develop. Okay. In this stage, even the baby can start to breathe and swallow. In this trimester, the second trimester, the fetus will start to make movements. These movements can be felt by the mother. In third trimester, it's very important to know that the brain will start to develop, and all the organs almost are fully functional. The baby can fully functional when he is outside in the world. These trimesters together, the 3 trimesters together, they make about 40 weeks. So a full term of pregnancy, we can say that a full term of pregnancy lasts for about 40 weeks. In this complete question, let's start the fallopian tube that connects the space to space. The fallopian tube is between the ovary and the uterus. So it's connecting between these two, ovary and uterus. Uterus is the organ in which egg is and develops into a baby. So the uterus is the organ in which egg is before developing into a baby. It should be get first fertilized. A baby passes through a canal between the uterus and the outside of the body. This canal is called vagina. The monthly discharge of blood and tissue from the uterus is called menstruation. It's due to the menstrual cycle if the egg is not fertilized. Space has occurred when sperm enters the egg. Fertilization. When the sperm meet the egg, this is called fertilization to start the formation of the embryo. In this question also, stages of pregnancy are broken down into three months trimesters. The placenta provides the embryo with, of course, what does the embryo need now? He needs oxygen and nutrients. Oxygen and nutrients. In the second trimester, what happened in the second trimester? Remember, the bones and joints will start to develop and get stronger. Bones and joints. The embryo connects, the baby connects to, yes, it's connected to the placenta by the umbilical cord. After week 10, the embryo is called what? Now it's called fetus. Okay? A full-term pregnancy lasts about 40 weeks. This is the full-term pregnancy duration. Organs are formed in the first trimester. Okay, organs are formed in the first trimester. Bone joints are formed and getting more developed in the second trimester. The fetus brain develop in the third trimester.